Weather Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
Oh, before we get to the life hack, we've got ourselves something that looks very pretty.
Shaw's Flowers again brings this beautiful spring bouquet. You can have that for yourself or for Mother's Day coming up. Right here in Henderson, Larry Dixon and team can create this floral magic for you from Shaw's Flowers.
I love the purple.
Isn't it pretty? It really pops.
Splashes of purple
that
to go
red
along with the red.
looks pretty powerful, too.
That really does. I mean, for a non-rose. Is that a lily, I guess?
I don't
Some
know.
type of
Larry, what
tiger
is
lily?
that?
Larry would know. He's not here to talk about it, but he did, drop them off, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, today's the 14th day of April. Here's your life hack that's going to change your life, maybe.
I'm ready.
All right, wait a minute. Easily remove kernels from your microwave popcorn. Okay, you don't even like microwave popcorn. You're not a big fan.
I don't believe in microwave popcorn.
Well, I don't do microwave popcorn. I do it on the stove, and I have popcorn almost every night. But I do use the oil, and I do use avocado oil. Anyway, open the bag just enough for the unpopped kernels to fall out, then shake it upside down. There you go. Now you know, after you pop the microwave popcorn, which we don't do, but if you do it, just open it a little bit and then kind of like shake out the kernels.
But beware of the steam because it's a great way to get burned. Yes.
I know.
Yeah, be careful.
All right. Well, not much of a life hack there. But maybe this will do you some good. Let's take a look right now at what's going on at USI's campus. That's, of course, a look from the library from our Bill Morgan roofing camera on the roof. Looking out toward the quad. I've seen plenty of foot traffic out there, as you might imagine, on this beautiful day. Yeah, you got the blue sky over Central City mixed in with the clouds. We're going to see a partly to mostly cloudy sky pretty much for the rest of the day today. Austin Holmes camera, a little bit more sunshine down to the south than what we see up to the north. You can't see, looking a little cloudier up to the north, but you can see some sunshine spilling down on the east side of town. That's our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera at Gateway. Getting a good view of 66 and 69, busy interchange. 74 degrees, temperature is really shooting up there. I'm calling it 77 now for a high with the west-northwest wind at around 6 miles an hour. So starting to see the wind shift a little bit more to the west. We do have a cool front which is moving in, and we're going to be seeing these showers and thunderstorms firing up along that front and then ahead of that front. That's going to be coming up later on this afternoon. But look at these numbers. I mean, 73 in Jasper, 78 Greenville and Madisonville, 75 in Owensboro. Still no report coming out of Henderson at the airport west of town. 72 Carmi and 68 degrees right now. Fairfield, 73 in Princeton. As we look at the River Watch, well, the good news for the folks along the Green River, and of course Angie has family along the Green River, is now we're starting to see a slow fall. It crested over the weekend at 36 feet, kind of held there for a little bit. Now it's starting to drop very slowly, though. Looks like it won't be this week that it falls down below the flood stage at 23 feet. It will drop below flood stage, though, on Thursday. It looks like now in the afternoon. So they've revised the crest upward, or I should say the below flood stage upward. Well, it's going to be Friday, now it's Thursday afternoon on the river there in Ohio, the Ohio at Evansville. And then you've got White at Petersburg dropping below flood stage on Saturday, Sunday on the Wabash at Mount Carmel. Slow fall on the Little Wabash at Carmi. Beautiful full moon over the weekend. Now it's the full pink moon is what it's called in April because of all the pink blooms that we have out there. And my Japanese cherry looks marvelous. Oh, man. But anyway, you can see that full moon, that full disc there behind the trees. Of course, now that they haven't leafed out, or they haven't leafed out yet in Hobstadt, at least those haven't, you can see through those trees at that beautiful full moon that was rising on Saturday night. Carolyn Lovelace sent that picture my way from southern Gibson County. Nothing shaking on live radar, but a false returns. We've got the real returns up to the north. You can see a line of showers, but nothing else shaking, and that's not impacting us right now. We're going to see some showers and a few thunderstorms popping up. Looks like mid-afternoon. Future tracker coming more in line with some other guidance that we like to look at, some of the other high-risk guidance. And it looks like showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm with a large hail and damaging wind threat. It looks like the greater risk for severe weather is going to be to the east. So if you are traveling mid to late afternoon toward Louisville, Lexington, Cincinnati, that's where you could run across, at least have a better chance of running across a few storms. And then things kind of settle down as we head into evening. Still a few showers around 7 o'clock, but by the time the sun goes down, that rain is off the board and our isolated severe threat is off the board as well. Clouds will clear out, but not so much until overnight, but plenty of sunshine as we start today on Tuesday. Here we are at midday, still plenty of sunshine. A few extra clouds up to the northeast around Jasper, Crane, Lagodi. But for the most part, we're all getting just straight sunshine over the next couple of days, Tuesday and Wednesday. And as we head into Thursday, more clouds in the picture, and then we're going to be seeing the chance of rain creep back in. Not too bad on Thursday. Better chance of rain is going to come Friday and Friday night at that. And there you go. Rainfall forecast, not much, but unfortunately, where we do see the best chance for rain are in areas down in western Kentucky where they need to see the rain the least. That's where they got the most rain, of course, when we had the rainy week. Now you can see on the severe storm risk, just an isolated threat, again, south and east of Owensboro. Does not include Tell City, but it does include much of Ohio County and Muhlenberg County. Anyway, the threat, don't see a tornado threat. That's less than 2%, 5% chance in our southeastern corner for large hail and also damaging wind. Here's my forecast for today. 77 degrees, what I'm calling it now, for a high here in Evansville. A few scattered showers and a couple of storms possible out there too with an isolated severe threat, but it's not going to amount to a whole lot. Most of what little rain we get is going to be down to the south and western Kentucky. Wind's going to shift from the southwest to the northwest at 10 to 20. 3-degree guarantee called for a high when I was last here on Thursday before the telethon of 71. 74 is what it was. That is a 3-degree guarantee winner. Angel Nichols of Owensboro. Congratulations, Angel. You got yourself an umbrella courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Come on by the station. See Pam up front, the keeper of all the goodies. She'll get that umbrella to you. 77 degrees for a high today, 60 for our Tuesday. So we'll be cooler. It's going to be windy tomorrow too. And the breeze is going to stay. It's going to kick it around 10 to 20 throughout the night tonight as well. And then we've got a beautiful day on Wednesday. I think the best day of the bunch with a high in the mid-60s. Here comes some upper 60s and low, or upper 70s rather. A pretty good chance for some thunderstorms on Friday night into Saturday. Looking wet on Saturday. Looking mainly dry on Sunday for Easter Sunday, but I know there are a lot of like Easter egg hunts that are going on.
It'll be muddy
Saturday.
and soggy out there, right?
Get your scuba gear, your snorkeling gear if you're looking for Easter eggs on Saturday. Anyway, full moon over Rumsey, your old stomping grounds.
Yes,
love
indeed.
that shot. Of course, unfortunately reflecting off the floodwater, but it's a very cool effect that you have there. Nora Stanley sent that one in. Thank you, Nora.
All right, more lifestyles right after this.